Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today, Leo, I'm going to be doing your Chakras tarot reading. So I hope you're all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies directly to your circumstances and leave the rest behind. If you resonate better with your moon, rising or Venus signs, do check those out, as it may help you build a more comprehensive picture. Now in this reading, I'm going to be pulling out one card for each of your 7 chakras, and I'm going to be looking for imbalances and potential blockages you may be experiencing. And at the end of the reading, I will give you some tips to help rebalance. So what do my Leo's chakras look like at the moment? What do we have in the cards? Let's see. Alright, so for your first chakra, you get the Empress. Beautiful. Second chakra, wow, the Sun. Third chakra, the King of Wands. Fourth chakra, the Four of Wands. Fifth chakra, you've got the King of Cups. Sixth chakra, the Hierophant. Got quite a few mages here. And a few kings. Your Crown Chakra is the King of Coins. Wow, this is impressive energy going on here, Leo. Alright, so your root chakra is your energy center for how you seek prosperity, your survival instincts, but also how safe you feel in your world. And you have the Empress. So the Empress is ruled by number 3, which is the number of growth and expansion. And she embodies everything that is growing. So fertility, the birth of a child or a project. She is abundance incarnate. You know, she's beauty, incredibly balanced. You can see from the card, she's completely at one with her element. So I can't think of a better card really for your root chakra, because it really is showing just how grounded you are. So you are, you know, confident that there's going to be good opportunities for you coming your way. I do not see any blocking energy or anything. I see confidence in the future and you being feeling stable and very grounded within your own environment. The second chakra is called the Sacral Chakra, and it's the center for your creativity and how you experience the pleasures in life, all pleasures, you know, all types of pleasures. And you have the Sun. I mean, this card radiates. Look on the camera, it's so bright. It's not even metallic, but you can feel the energy of the Sun. Now, obviously, you know, you are a fire sign, so it's a beautiful energy to have in the Sacral Chakra. This is really saying that you are either experiencing an abundance of creative ideas. You know, you're bursting with you know, first for life, and you have lots of ideas and things you'd like to manifest, which I think is beautiful. If we're talking about your pleasures, you are really enjoying life right now. You understand the importance of self-care and of enjoying all of the little moments of life, you know, mindfulness and all of that. So I would say this is really, really well balanced, and I'm not surprised because you are feeling very grounded. So the life energy, your prana, is flowing very nicely between the first and the second chakra. Your third chakra is your solar plexus, which is your energy center. So where you draw energy to manifest things. It is your personal power. It's also your willpower to see something through. And you've got the King of Wands. So again, perfect cards really, because one is the suit of passion, the will to see something through, what it's fire energy, what ignites you, following your urges, and the king is the master of the suit. So yeah, it's someone who's confident. Again, this is general reading, so you know, it's just a characteristic of the card I'm talking about. This is someone who is charismatic, who will take calculated risks, and who will not just stand by. You know, this is someone who's gonna, it's a go-getter type of energy. So obviously this is you being driven. I would say that your solar plexus is very well balanced, you know, and again, I'm not surprised, because these three chakras work together and the energy is really moving up nicely. Then we move on to your heart chakra, which is your center of love, how you experience love and give it and receive it. Also your centeredness, and peace. And you've got the Four of Wands. Now the 4 is the number of stability, so it's a beautiful number to have when it comes to chakra readings anyway. And as I said, Wands is passion. Now the Four of Wands talks about a landmark, talks about celebration. So you're feeling really good, your heart is open, you're giving and receiving love, you're feeling valued is what I'm hearing, recognized, whether we're talking about at work by your co-workers, at home by your family, or even by your friends. You really, I'm feeling the warmth, the fire energy, and you're feeling loved, and you know, your heart is fully open, which means that you are fully capable of expressing it too, which is beautiful. Then we move on to your throat chakra, and you have the King of Cups. Now the throat chakra is your center of communications, so how you express yourself and express your truth, and how you listen to people. And the King of Cups, he's a loving king. This is someone who's in control of their emotions, someone who's loyal. So I would say that because you've got this in the throat chakra, I would say when you express yourself and express your truth, try not to be over passionate, because on the shadow side of a card like this, there could be a little bit of, you know, difficulty to control your feelings, and it could be verbal diarrhea. I don't mean this to offend people, but you know, the King of Cups, you know, it's love, it's passion. This is someone who feels deeply. So because it's in your communication center, I would just say that to be careful not to overdo it when you communicate your truths. I'm sensing a little bit of a overstimulation of the throat chakra is what I'm saying here. We then move on to your third eye chakra, which is your energy center of how you see the world, both physically but also with your intuition when your eyes are closed. And you have the Hierophant. This is such a beautiful card. The Hierophant is a major arcana, so it's a big energy, and it talks about many things, but I'm not going to talk about the fact that it represents, you know, a big institution and so on, because with chakras it's not related, but it does represent traditions, it represents your beliefs, you know, your belief system. And so, you know, it could be talking about the fact that you have very traditional views, or that you are very confident in your beliefs when it comes to how you see the world. It could also be you gaining some kind of download in your third eye, experiencing some kind of spiritual revelation, because it could be the Hierophant could be the angels or your spirit team or source or God, whatever you believe in, giving you messages, you know, through your third eye, and you being in touch with it. So again, this is a general reading, so for some of you this is what I've just said, for others this is talking about your traditional beliefs and views on the world, but I would say that this is balanced, and I don't sense any resistance here. And then we move on to the final chakra, which is the Crown Chakra. And the Crown Chakra is your center of self-knowledge, your own wisdom, but also your spiritual connection to God, the divine source, and your connection to everyone else in your environment. It talks about, you know, we are all one. And you have the King of Coins. Now, the King of Coins is a wonderful, stable, reliable energy. Someone you can depend on, someone who's trustworthy, someone who knows how to create abundance and inspire trust. So I'm not surprised to see this here, because you have, you know, a very grounded root chakra, a beautiful energy coming out of your sacral chakra. You know, you have the confidence in your solar plexus, so I'm not surprised to see that in your crown. You know, it's like I'm hearing the message that you could be a guide for people, you know, because you inspire trust and you are very well connected spiritually, and I think people find it easy to connect with you. And so your crown chakra is looking really, really nice. You could be a nice channel, is what I'm trying to say, because it's earth energy, and the king of coins, when we set aside the financial aspect of it, is someone who's very dependable and reliable and trustworthy. So the only chakra that I would say needs a little bit of attention is your throat chakra, because, as I said, you may appear to be too passionate, too emotional when you speak your truth. So that's the only thing I would say. In order to balance this chakra, I would recommend journaling your thoughts and then looking back on them before you speak. You can also obviously do, you know, the obvious. There are tons of meditations, tons of yoga practice that you could do for things like this. You could also practice listening without responding to people. I find it very difficult, because I always want to, you know, not interfere, but, you know, exchange and say, oh yeah, you're so right, and so on. And sometimes it is perceived as being too much. So, you know, listening quietly, doing a few nodding, and then expressing yourself, which gives you more time to think about what you're going to say. But as I said, this is nothing major. This is just a little imbalance. Otherwise, I think that your life energy, your prana, is moving really nicely. You're in a really nice place at this moment in time. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by. I really appreciate it, and I wish you a wonderful end of the month. Until next time, au revoir.